Welcome to another episode of The Nigerian Kitchen. I am still here in London and I'm in an area called the Hackney Village. But more specifically, I'm at this place, which is where I used to go to school. Now, despite the impression I didn't go to a Wizarding school, the school was very much an inner city London school in an area that in those days, my mum wasn't very happy for me to be hanging around after classes were done. Now, today's episode is going to be a little bit different because it's not just about reviewing food, but I'll be having a conversation with a good friend of mine who went to school with me. And we'll be discussing our view on what we think of the gentrification of the area, for good as well as the bad. We're on. I can see how happy you are about that.
Chuffed.
Okay.
Excited.
So we come to Fish House. I've got us, obviously because I'm doing it for YouTube, there has to be a pickled egg and pickled onion, right?
Whoa.
You're not on that.
I'll try it. I'll try it if you want.
You never had pickled onion before?
Never had pickled
What?
onion. Definitely never had pickled egg.
I swear,
Might have
okay.
had pickled onion.
I've never had pickled egg, but pickled onion from like even when we were young, you go to fish and chip shop.
I'm not sure.
You never had pickled onion?
No.
Okay, I need to do unboxing.
Okay.
Let's open up. So this one is wow. Scampi and chips. And yeah, thanks, bro. So it's the classic cod and chips. Okay, nice.
Right, so there's good news and there's bad news.
Okay, what's that?
The good news is I can't eat cod and chips.
Oh, you can't eat scampi?
No. So we've got to swap. Unless you want to cut half that,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's do
cut
that.
half that.
Okay, bruv. So as I was saying, obviously the reason I wanted to get you down, apart from a catch up, is we went to school together.
Yeah.
And we went to school around this area.
Yeah.
And so
I think.
I know, right? I know.
I think this is the area. Yeah.
I was saying the changes. The changes are crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I just think so over the years, there's just been this mad migration of, I don't know, I think it's like with artists. They said that the whole thing happened with some artists coming around to this area, mainly Hackney all together, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess from what I know, we've got a few of the big art schools not too far away.
Mm-hmm.
You had Hackney Wick, had all those warehouses.
Yeah.
Still down there.
Yeah.
And they were super cheap. So of course then, a lot of the young here start coming down. And to be honest,
Yeah.
to be honest, I swear years back, actually all around this area was actually quite affluent.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know, like 100 years or whatever. Because you've got the park, right? And if you think about it, you've got Victoria Park, you've got the Common, you've got all these Victorian houses.
Yeah.
But it was nothing like this.
No. I think after the artists, I don't know, the quite cool independent shops with a bit of money behind them started to come in, and you've got the really nice barber shops,
Yeah.
nice fish and chip shops, gastro pubs.
Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to remember when we were never allowed out of school when we were down in Lower Side.
No way.
Upper Side. We'd go out. It's the little chicken shop around the corner.
Right.
Do you remember? I wonder if that one's still there. Do you remember on the corner
It's
of the
still there.
place?
Yeah, it's still there on the corner of Brazil Road. Yeah, it's still there.
No.
Yeah.
And it ain't changed. It's still
Yeah, it's still
no.
bang down.
Whoa, okay. I need to try and go and find that.
No.
But yeah, I would be playing flipping Street Fighter on the
on the arcade thing.
Yeah, like, wow. That was like, wine. I'm trying to think, if I went out at even around that age, I wasn't having anything fancy.
Yeah, their prices are probably still the same as well. Probably £1, £2 for chicken and chips.
Yeah. It was, what was it, like 25p a wing or something?
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm honest, the funny thing is, I don't know if you would say you've changed as well with the area. I feel like I've gentrified in a way.
Right, yeah.
Because I come back and I'm going to be honest, I like this.
I can't say I hate it. I can't say I hate it. It's really cool. There's so many options, so many interesting things going on. You know, you get some of the good festivals around here now. You get Love Box sometimes, will be in Victoria Park. You get, what's the other big festival? Wireless Festival, that'll be in Finsbury Park. And, you know, the kind of like nightlife that you get in Shoreditch, Hackney Wick, it's amazing. It's amazing.
So for me, the only thing that I'm like, okay, what is the downsides that I see? And one of the big ones for me is that actually it's all the way across the different parts of London, right? Is really the people who then end up being cut off from this. Because there's a whole load of people who live like above this, just behind this. We're talking about a minute. You ain't ever coming to this fish shop.
No.
They ain't going to the flipping butcher, whatever, or Mr. Organics.
There's a cereal shop. It's called Cereal Killers on Brick Lane.
Yeah.
And, you know, a few of the protesters went down there and they graffitied the outside of the shop and they smashed the windows because they said, you're here in our community, a very poor community, really, fundamentally, and you're selling a bowl of cereal for like £5. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're pricing us out and then you're pricing us out of the properties. You know, you think about some of the homes around here when we were growing up, 150k, 200k, now you're talking about 900 grand, a million, you know, easily.
Yeah, so for me, that's kind of the biggest problem is it kind of actually pushing neighbourhoods apart. I can't remember if it's Caledonian Road Flower Market or Broadway. There's one of them. I remember going down there, sitting there, and that is properly a road that is actually in an estate. It's like one side just like this. It's all blocks of flats.
Right.
Then the other is like more low-rise houses, like restaurants, bars. I was thinking to myself, I swear, and I'm sitting there, of course, it's very white. The same. And I'm just like, I swear no one from that block is ever coming down and coming onto this road to sit and enjoy this, right?
It's crazy, and that's what creates so much tension because, you know, you have an estate. That's the problem with, especially London. Like, even if you're very affluent, you're not far away from a council estate. You know, you could be just across the road. You look at places like Ladbroke Grove, which is synonymous with the rich. You know, there's so many big music stars that live around there. Liam Gallagher, I think, or one of the Gallaghers live up there, and guy from Blur, Damon Albarn, and you know, you got all of them living up there, and it's still got some of the toughest estates in London around there. So that tension is always going to be there.
Okay, so what are you feeling about fish and chips?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good. We should have got the ketchup. What's this?
Oh yeah, tartar sauce. Let me see if there's ketchup.
Well, tartar sauce is alright.
We're doing it posh, innit?
We're doing it properly.
We're doing it properly. We're doing like prices. Now, bro, you have kids, obviously, right?
Right.
Do you prefer raising them in the way the area is now?
Yeah, definitely. Because
no hesitation.
So I've moved to an area called Stoke Newington.
Oh, Stokey.
Yeah, so it's about 15 minutes from here. But I suppose this area was pretty bad when we grew up, and Stokey was like really synonymous with shootings and, you know, a lot of trouble. So the area's changed so much, and it's a really nice area. Big green spaces, great schools. the Stoke Newton High Street's like a destination. No, especially the Church Street. Stoke Newton Church Street is such a destination because they've resisted like the big stores. You know, they're not letting any of them come on there, and you know, you've got so many really interesting small independent shops on there. So yeah, I'm really chuffed, and it's nice for the kids.
So now if you're like thinking about taking the kids for a month, there are places that are decent prices, they're not all...
Price-wise, no, it's not great. It's not great, but it's not extraordinary. You know, you can afford it of an evening. You go out maybe on Saturday night with the kids. There's nice Turkish a lot of Turkish restaurants.
Oh yeah, okay.
And their food is amazing. Turkish food, so you got a lot of kebab and grilled food and grilled vegetables, so the grilled tomatoes, grilled onions. It's lovely. And then
okay, Claire, this is a food show. What's your rating on this posh fish and chips?
The funny thing with me is, it's hard for me to say what a great fish and chips is.
Okay.
You know, no, because like, what is the difference? It's fish and chips, isn't it? It is good. This is really good fish and chips, but like, it's hard to grade it, isn't it? You know, like this, I can't complain at all. This is lovely. I've enjoyed it. It's up there. It's up there. Any fish and chips, the best fish and chips I've had. What about yourself?
I am thinking. Okay, so a lot of people not from the UK who don't know, well, they've heard about UK fish and chips. Would I recommend this? Yes. Because there was a place I went to actually in Central. I'd seen online, it was highly recommended. I went there and was like, oh, it's greasy.
Okay.
So the fish is really good. The chips, it's very kind of traditional style, what I'm used to, but I'm like, the prices we're paying there.
How much did you give
So,
for a portion? Say for the cotton chips.
Cotton chips was 10.
Whoa.
And I was saying when we were young, you're talking about £5-6?
No change. No change from 10.
No change. No change. So for me, I was like, the chips could be better.
Right. Are you a person who like the crispier chips?
Like proper crunchy.
Oh yeah, I like the proper crunchy.
Yeah.
These chips, I find they taste best when they're someone else's and you nick one. That's when they taste their best.
That's true. That's true. Okay, you need to try the time for the battered egg.
I don't like the look of that. So, what did they do to the egg?
They just put in vinegar.
No, that's all you enjoyed. Not having any of that.
Actually, this is the first time I've ever.
No.
So did I say so? Not battered egg, pickled.
Pickled egg, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
It looked like you just went on a journey.
My mouth did. Wow. I don't not like it actually. Whoa. That's
Really?
sour though.
Really?
Whoa. Wow.
But how long do you think they'll sit that in the vinegar for?
I think it just sits there.
Until somebody purchases it. So that could have been in there for weeks.
Yep.
Right. So that's full of flavour, man.
Yeah, rough.
Time to switch off the camera whilst we finish off our fish, chips and pickled eggs. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode. Do press the like button if you enjoyed the video and press subscribe to continue supporting the channel.